Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As we progress on into the Grade 6 Music Theory Workbook, my lessons now move on to Question 1A, Exercise 1. And here we are required to allocate chords to a given plain song melody. You can find the full lesson on my Patreon channel if you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, and you can find the links in the cards and in the description box. In this lesson, I show you how to spot the prescribed progressions of the passing 6/4, the cadential 6/4, and just quite what those terms mean. I give you options of which chords would work and which chords might be better than others, and we look for cadence points, and we also need to follow the rules of harmony that are implied as we allocate chords to a given melody. Of course, all of these points can be found in my reference book. If you visit Amazon, you can find my Harmony and Composition textbook, and the links to that is also in the cards and the description box. And samples of the full lesson can be found after this little video. Enjoy your studies. Bye. So we'll come to the cadences presently. We've sort of looked where they're going to be, so we're sort of half prepared for what might happen. However, now we have got also to look out for passing 6/4s and cadential 6/4s. I do explain these in the introductory video, and I do mention these in the textbook, the Harmony and Composition textbook. And what you need to look for is in the melody, the biggest clues are if you see 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, or 8, 7, 8 in the melody line. So here we can see we've got a 1, 2, 3. And then we get it in reverse. Here's our 3, 2, 1. So here you could just think, well, I'm going to start with a chord 1. And we want a chord 1 of some sort to give a nice strong start. We're establishing the key, so we want a chord 1 of some sort here. So you could think, well, 1B to 1, there's your nice strong 1 here. However, when we've got 1, 2, 3 here, the progression to create the contrary motion in the bass line is going to be 1B, 5C, 1. That's the progression that nicely fits into that contrary motion nicely against the bass line. So in actual fact, you wouldn't want 1 there, you want 1B. If we had a chord 5, that would be an A, wouldn't it? And so that would give us D to D, an octave, and then A to A. We'd have consecutive octaves, so we couldn't have chord 5 in root position, because that would create consecutive octaves between the bass and the treble. So that you would perhaps then have to think, well, I need to have chord 5B, which would be a C sharp in the bass. Now then, if that's the case, if you choose chord 5, that is the 7th degree of the scale, and the leading note must rise to the tonic, and so your next note here must have to be note D,